watch every game, so to speak, and you can just kind of um watch the highlights of every game. But you still get to watch a good amount of the games itself. You do. I'm not saying you don't, because you do. Um, every basically red zone, every game once it goes into the red zone, the screen, they go to that game. Now, if it's multiple teams in the red zone at once, they may do a split screen, or they may just stay with the one game depending on situation, closeness of the game and stuff like that. You never know, but I enjoy watching the red zone on Sundays. I just kind of put the red zone on the stream on the computer because I have a nice size computer screen. So I put the red zone on that TV, and then I'll put the whatever game that I'm watching on the main TV, and I can pretty much keep track of every single game that is being that is on just through the red zone. It was a lot of years where I had the NFL Sunday ticket, and if you're that dude, unless you have 8 TVs and you got a game on every single TV, it's kind of hard navigating the Sunday ticket. I don't even know how uh popular the Sunday ticket is anymore because they don't really advertise it like they used to. May probably, and a lot of that is probably due to the fact that people don't need, you know, when you get these computer nerds that can pretty much watch anything they want, and they don't have to pay a single dime for it. Um, the red zone and the Sunday ticket package is, probably not doing as well as it was when everything first came out, before you got, had the fire sticks and all that, where, you had to, in order to watch all the games, you had to have the Sunday ticket. But it's not, I think it's not like that anymore. So normally every, season they come into, you had an NFL Sunday ticket, and they promoting the crap out of it. Exclusive rights. That should have, changed a long time ago, but even that is kind of going away. So we're here. We are live. Rat Pack Sports Show video feed live on Facebook, Rat Pack Sports Show group. We're live on the Rat Pack Sports Show like page as well. We're live on YouTube, Rat Pack Sports. We're live on Twitch as well, Rat Pack Sports. So if you want to find us, those are the avenues to go. You can watch us, and always interact. We have a little chat window here, so if you want to say something, um, make your comments. I can read them off right here on this screen. They'll pop up, so anybody will be able to see, and I answer the questions as I get them. But let's start out. We're gonna go back to week 10, and then after I finish talking about a little bit of these games. Oh, look at that! Did I just see Mexico? They're playing in Mexico City. Yeah, they are. San Francisco, Arizona. See, I wasn't so sure if they was even doing a Mexico game this year, and I guess they are. Um, I was just having this discussion last week, or maybe earlier this week, um, about if they were doing game in Mexico City because they, had the game in London, and then they just had the first game ever in um, Germany. And now the next week, you got a Monday night matchup between San Francisco, Arizona, in Mexico City. And we do have a Thursday night game tomorrow night, folks. We'll see about that. We'll get into that in a little bit. So first, I want to just start it off. We're going to start off on this Sunday morning game. Actually, we'll start off with last Thursday night. So we haven't been on air since then. So Atlanta, Carolina. And it's a division matchup. The game was, close. Close and competitive. Carolina, came out, jumped on top of Atlanta early, and they maintained and held their lead throughout the duration of the game. Both of these teams are kind of in a rebuilding year. More so Carolina, because Carolina just pretty much, traded away all their money and all the, their good player Christian McCaffrey is over in San Francisco. You bring in Sam Donner and Mayfield, and you start. Shoot, I can't even remember the guy name now. I think the rookie receiver, the rookie quarterback, and Carolina is, one of, they've played well since Chris McCaffrey was out. I still can't remember the dude's name. What is the quarterback name that they just had in the game? I really can't remember the dude's name. Jeez. Yeah, it'll come to me when I least expect it. But Carolina won that game 25-15 over Atlanta. Mariota, not a great game. This is kind of what he's been the whole season. 86 yards, 186 yards passing. Dante Foreman had a big game from the running back position, and Demir Bird, I don't even know who that is. Is that a Carolina player or an Atlanta player? But those are the leaders in those categories for that game, divisional game. Obviously, um, Atlanta kind of needed this game to kind of stay, in that race for the division, which I kind of feel like this division is trash, and that's my only reason why I have been trying to tell people, hey, we need to calm down, with the Buccaneers because our division is trash. So there's really no way we don't get in to the playoffs because I believe our division was just that bad, and it is just that bad because we're 5-5. We're 5-5, and we are sitting at the top of the division after a few weeks of picking up some wins here, some much needed wins that we needed to have in the division. Bucks have been struggling, obviously. If you're a Bucks fan, you watch the games. I don't have to tell you. It's been a little bit of a struggle. But with 2 wins, you bounce back. You're back at 5-5. You go in, from the bye week, and everything is all good. Confidence is up. The attitude of the team is up. Fan base is happy. Um, things are looking good. The rest of your division kind of do you a favor because they all lost. NFC South is probably the worst division in football this year. One team at 500. Then you have Falcons at 4-6 and 2, 3, and 7 teams in the Panthers and the Saints. Now, as far as the division, hey, that's well and great. We always play each other tight, but that is the only division in the whole league that is a 500 division. Um, AFC East, Miami, Jets, and the Bills. Miami is 7-3. They're on the top of the division. You got the Jets at 6-3, surprising. Jets, Buffalo at 6-3, and even the Patriots sitting at 5-4. So that is an up and down, top to bottom. Really good division. Baltimore 6-3, AFC North, Bengals 5-4. Then you have Browns and the Steelers at 3-6. And I, just expect the Browns to improve because Deshaun Watson is due to return back to the field in a few weeks. So um, that'll be a boost for them. So the Browns will be a lot better than their actual record when that happens. You have the AFC South, Titans, Colts, Jaguars, Texans. Jaguars has been tough. Colts has been up and down. Quarterback position in disarray. Um, I don't really understand what they were doing with Matt Ryan because you brought this guy in to lead the team somewhere, and 4 games into the new season, you already benching him. And then you guys kind of see what's happening now. People are getting fired and being held accountable for the Matt Ryan situation. I believe. I don't have any sources, but that's just what I believe. AFC West, Chiefs 7-2, uh, Chargers 5-4. Broncos 3-6. Disappointing Broncos, and even more disappointing is the Las Vegas Raiders at 2-7. And we will get into Carr's comments here a little bit later as well because I tend to think those are a little bit interesting, comments to make when you got a whole team that could possibly be, playing injured or hurt. Well, I would say if you're injured, you can't play. If you hurt, you can play to a certain extent. So that is that. So now to the NFC. You have the whole NFC East 500 or above. Cowboys 6-3, Commanders 5-5, Giants 7-2, legitimate 7-2, and the Eagles are 8-1. And that is where it is right now. All right, so like I said, Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, Commanders, NFC North. That division can be pretty much a done deal. Vikings 8-1. Next closest team is the Packers at 4-6. Um, don't think this is gonna be the year where Rodgers does anything crazy. So we'll see. All right, so talked about the NFC South, NFC West, competitive. Seahawks 6-4, 49ers 5-4, Cardinals at 4-6, Rams at 3-6. So it's tight, everywhere, and just gotta figure it out at this point. All right, let me see if I get these scores from last week. The other videos. Oh, who we got? Yep, there you go. PJ Walker. Appreciate it. I knew it was a simple name. I just couldn't figure it out. So yes, it is PJ Walker, who is or was the starting quarterback over in Carolina, and he's not played that bad. Um, obviously, you always want better, but he hasn't been terrible. All right, so here we go. Let's start it out. Sunday, Bucks Seahawks, and be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with y'all because that's the only way I know. So let's go and look at my football picks from right here. It won't let me see them. What? Got a lot of radio silence here. Trying to wait for this link to pop up. It's taking forever. It won't pop up. Yeah, I still can't. All right, so let's go back to week 10. First of all, my picks, all but two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Actually, I thought I picked against the Bucks last week against Seattle, but I didn't. I picked them to win. So that's a win for me. I wasn't expecting that. I thought I had picked them to lose. Maybe that was another um, thing I, got to bend over and help out with. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, was okay. It's probably one of my nephews here. What's good? What's good? Okay. So we're gonna get into this Buck Seahawks game first. Let me go to the official. I mean, I watched the whole game. I don't really need the box score, but it is what it is. So, uh, 21-16, like I say, Bucks came out, to a hot start. Offense was clicking, and you know, all right. So start here. Brady was 22 for 29, 258, two touchdowns and an interception. QBR 85. That's probably his highest QBR of the season. Geno Smith was 23 for 33, 275, two touchdowns, QBR 54, and rating was 15. So um, that's what he, could possibly do with that. Now, rushing wise, Seattle didn't do much on the ground rushing. Kenneth Walker, who had been, great till yesterday. Yeah. And Geno Smith, 4 carries, 22 yards. And then you look over at the Bucks, and Rashad White had his coming out party. 22 carries, 105, 4.8 average, long of 29. That was probably the old stiff arm that he gave him in front of everybody. Leonard Fournette had 14 carries for 57 yards before he left the game with a bad shoulder. Um, okay. Keyshawn Vaughn showed up. I didn't even realize he was still on the roster, but all right. And all right, so the next game here was the Bills and the Vikings. Probably one of the top games. I'm not gonna say game of the year like a lot of people are saying. There was a lot of bonehead plays in this game at the end that made this game what it was. But Vikings played them tough. Bills did also. They're just incorrect. And I picked the Vikings, and the Bills actually won. And I shouldn't have picked against them. I haven't really picked against them all season, so I felt bad. Mhm. Um, Next game was the Bears Lions. Missed that one too. I had Detroit and Chicago Bears took care of business. So all right. Ugh. Give me a few minutes. So, every day. right, all right. Rat Pack Sports Show. We back in the building another week. Bring you the best there is in sports talk and entertainment. And that was a little bit long of a break. Had to throw that one in there. Trying to get a little schedule going on with these breaks and stick to them so get a little bit of a break in between. But we are back and we getting ready to continue the conversation here. Get into some NFL games. So far, I do these pick'em games every week, and it's not terrible. I mean, 77 and 57. My my percentage in this record is a lot worse because there was a few weeks where I just missed the pick. So it's a lot better than this. But I'm a 75% on my picks. Now, if I'm a gambling person, I don't know how good that would be on the gambling market. But 75% of the time, I get my picks right, which is a good thing. I enjoy playing these pick'ems every year. So, um, game of the year, one of the games of the year. I'm not going to say game of the year. There was a couple good games this past weekend. Vikings and the Bills was one of them. And that game was full of surprises, full of craziness, unexpected, things happening as far as turnovers and interceptions and Minnesota coming back from behind to force the overtime and Josh Allen playing with a UCL issue with his elbow and Minnesota, coming in at 71 and really, um, I know the Bills are good and they've had a really good defense, over the years, but um, hmm, okay. But Vikings was the underdog heavily. Only 30% chose that game, and then you had Bills super favorite 70% picked that. And that was a good game, man. Back and forth, defensive stands, um, more bad decisions, more turnovers. Just at the end, nearly it got a little bit sloppy, but um, it was a good game. Hmm. Another non-interesting game on the surface, but ended up being really good was the Lightnings and the Bears. I mean, I said Lightning. Uh, Lions and the Bears had a decent season. Um, decent game, 31-30, Detroit. And over the last few weeks, Detroit has been playing some really tight games, and they've been keeping them close. So it's just a matter of time before they got somebody. I think they've been, brought along the best way possible. So just hang in there. We will, turn this thing around. Um, 10. Hmm. Man, I'm just tired. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Twitch, Rat Pack Sports Show, and the Rat Pack Sports YouTube page. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Game correct. Picked Tennessee over Denver. Took obviously Kansas City over Jacksonville. Took Miami over Cleveland. Took the Giants over the Texans. I did take the Saints over the Steelers, and that didn't happen. So, all right. So, Giants got it. Took care of business. 7-2 on the season. Surprising, another surprising team, but they're legit at this point. If you're holding it together, you not might as well be, called legit at this point. So, Saints lose that 20-10. And then last Monday night, obviously, Colts over the Raiders. So, I've been tough road. Um, just got to bounce back. Took the Colts over the Raiders. Took Packers over the Cowboys. Hmm. All right. This is what I'm gonna do. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, the Monday night game. Another game that was great. From start to finish. Didn't expect it. Huge underdogs. Only 5% picked the Commanders, and uh, okay. So yeah, Commanders was a good game, and I think that's going to be, you know, a little rivalry. Uh, Chargers, actually, they lost to the 49ers, and 79% had picked the 49ers to win that game. It's crazy. All right, I'm having some technical issues over here. Hmm. Oh boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna see you guys next week because it's been a long day. Just put it that way. My buddies, my backbone's not here. My belt, my vertebrae gone. Hmm. All right, struggle is real. I'm out, man. Uh, all right, checking out some stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna log off here. Come back. Actually, we'll be on this Sunday night, 9 p.m. Same place here, Rat Pack Sports Show. We'll also be on next Wednesday night as well. So make sure you tune in Sunday night. We will cover every single result. We'll have Boss Hall Sean Naylor on with us Sunday night as well, and we'll go through the whole uh, day of games, and we'll talk about the results. Do have some good games on the docket here. Packers and Titans, should be a good game. Green Bay last week looked like they were coming alive a little bit. Offensively, we've seen a little bit more explosiveness from their offense. Um, the rookie they drafted finally showed why they, took him in the second round. Kid has a lot of speed. I believe he's the fastest player on the field every single game. You can't guard him. He was one of the kids that ran. What is his name? Something Jordan? Is it something Jordan? I'm gonna just go to their roster, man. It's probably that easy. Just go to the roster, Packers, instead of trying to guess names. All right, so uh, where is he? Um, something Jordan, I think. I could be wrong. Christian Watson wasn't even close. Is that him? Yeah, Christian Watson. So, Christian Watson has been, in and out of the lineup. This is a guy they want in as the number one receiver. Blazing speed. He is one of the kids that in the 40 in the combine, I want to say he ran close to a 4.2 something. But you can see the speed on this kid when he's running his routes. He is fast, and he's one of those blazing fast players that doesn't look fast when you're watching him on tape because his stride is so long, but you're not gaining any ground on him when he's running. So I know Rodgers appreciate having him because it opens up the offense a lot more. Um, hmm. North Dakota State. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull up his combine stuff. I'm trying to see. I can't find him. Yes, yeah, Watson. He did play at playing. I think it was playing high school. Um, Dude is fast, and I'm trying to find his combine numbers. I can't find it. So let me Christian Watson. Yeah, here we go. Combine measurements. Huh? I don't see nothing. Oh, 436. I knew it was low. 43640 and 38-inch vertical jump. So dude is an athlete, but so far there's been nobody on the opposite team that could guard him or run straight up with him. Hmm. Yeah, so Watson, Christian Watson, 436, and kid is blazing fast. Somebody that Green Bay definitely needed. Yep. So we're here. Our Green Bay game should be good. Falcons and Bears. I'm taking the Falcons. Bills and Browns. I'm taking Bills. Eagles and Colts. I'm taking the Eagles. Patriots, Jets. I know the Jets, got out to a good start, but not taking the Patriots. Rams, Saints. Ooh, tough one. Carolina Panthers, Baltimore. Houston Texans against Washington, taking Washington. Um, taking the Raiders over the Broncos, and I might change it to from Minnesota to Dallas just because I don't want Minnesota to get too far ahead in the AFC. All right. All right, so yeah, so that's gonna do it for us this week, man. Like I said, y'all can catch us next week, here next Wednesday. You can also catch us this Sunday night, same place, different time, 9 p.m. We'll be talking all strictly NFL Sunday night. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I know it was a little bit quicker than a regular show, which we will probably end um, on the regular time schedule between 11 and 11:30. But I'm gonna get out of here, and we will see you guys. Oh my gosh, my homeboy, my buddy, Mike. He's a character. That guy's a character. Um, let's go. All right, so we'll see you guys next week. And with that being said, what is this?
Hey, this your boy,
All right. We'll see you guys next time. This Rap Passport Show. We are signing out for the night. Peace.